Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw. Going In Raw. That sounds terrible.
What's up? It's your girl, Sasha Banks, the legit boss, and you are watching Going In Raw. You like that?
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson, and available wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notify bell next to it to make sure you're always getting your new Going In Raw notifications. We're also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. Want to say thanks to all the patrons and our new YouTube channel members. That's right. Now we're offering the bonus episodes that we offer at the $5 and up a month Patreon mark. Now we offer to YouTube channel members. All you got to do is go to our page, youtube.com/Steve and Larson, hit the join button, and whenever we do a bonus episode, you'll have it available to you as well in the community tab for the members only. And we also
get badges, you get emojis.
Yeah, during our live shows, you can use the badges and the emojis.
You got to say thank you to 3 new members: The Zig, Joe Barton, Kyle Sturman.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's WrestleMania weekend. Oh, one other thing, too. We have a couple new items at the friendomarket.com. Go to friendomarket.com. Use promo code MANIA to get 20% off your order. And we've got the brand new, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, no graphic?
No graphic, but it's this. So here's the deal. We've got 2 new shirts. It's basically the same shirt. It's the Going In Raw logo. I just wanted to do a Going In Raw logo shirt.
Yeah.
Okay? I didn't realize it was going to be so complicated. We did this logo here with 4 colors: red, blue, white, yellow, right?
Yeah.
Sent it off to our printers. They sent us back similar to what Pro Wrestling Tees has, which is a digital print on the shirt as opposed to the really bright screen print stuff.
Yes.
Again, no different than what you get from Pro Wrestling Tees, but at the Friendo Market, we like the silk screen. We like to find the screen print. It pops. It's loud. So we hit them up. We're like, we got this digital thing. We want a screen print. They said, yeah, we can only do 3 inks. So, okay. All right. Can we do like a redo? And they said, yeah, sure. They're great. It's custom ink. That's who we use.
Yes.
That's great. And so we did that. And then they sent us over. So we've got the official Going In Raw logo shirt. And then we've got the budget logo shirt, which is the kind of shirt you get from Pro Wrestling Tees. It's with the logo.
It's got this exact logo with the yellow on it.
Right.
The silk screen.
The yellow
3 colors.
is white.
Yellow is white. No yellow.
That would only happen to us, by the way, because that's just the life we lead.
Yeah, pretty
It's always got to be something.
Anyways, friendomarket.com. 2 options available. Silk screen. There's a budget variation as well.
So we knocked that one down by $5, and plus you get 3 stickers and a signed postcard.
Yeah.
With every order. One of those stickers is the pizza logo, the pizza Going In Raw logo. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. So check that out.
Who doesn't like pizza?
I love pizza. It's my favorite. So anyways,
yeah, I like pizza too. Pizza's delicious.
Good stuff. So yeah, check it out, friendomarket.com. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff there as well. And you can use the promo code MANIA for all of it from now until Monday.
How much off?
Through Monday, 20%.
Wow.
Friendomarket.com.
20%.
We're going to be packing and shipping those orders after Mania, though.
That's a good discount.
So that's a darn good discount. It's not 10%. It's not 15%.
It's 20.
It's 20%.
That's 1/5 off.
Yeah. So anyways, good stuff. Check all that out.
Yes, please.
So we're on the road, WrestleMania, Sunday
We
night.
are.
Sunday.
So we're doing
2
live
nights,
reaction stream. We'll get to
2
the news
nights.
eventually. We promise. We got a
2
bunch
nights,
of stuff.
live stream, New
yes.
York takeover.
Yes,
live stream reactions.
Have you cleared yourself for 3:30 or is it going to be 4?
No, probably be 3:30.
All right, 3:30.
I'm gonna do what I can to get here at 3:30. I really want to watch the $1 Million Challenge.
I understand, but if it's, I don't want to tell the good people out there 3:30 if it's not in stone 3:30.
Oh, they know. They're like, whatever. Whenever
we'll
get
be
the
up and running by
notification.
4 at the absolute latest.
Yeah.
Friday.
Worst case scenario.
Saturday, we're going to be watching G1 Supercard from the comfort of our homes.
Correct.
And then Sunday, we're here from 2 p.m. till the end of time watching Mania 35.
Yeah, man.
Live streaming our reactions the whole time.
And then Monday, we take that day off.
Ooh, yes.
Look, man.
And finish watching G1 Supercard.
Look, here's the thing, man. We got our buddies over across the pond Wrestle. I don't know what Cultaholic's doing, but I saw Luke post the Wrestle Talk.
Their schedule's insane.
They're doing live streams every day from here till whenever, right?
Yeah, hats off to them.
We need our rest. We got to get our shut eye.
Old men here.
So we're not going to be making all the live stream money. That's why you guys got to go to friendomarket.com and make up for it.
Yes, please.
Anyways.
Hey, let's get to the news because people have been sitting around listening to us promote this, explain that.
Yeah.
Let's talk news. Of course, Monday we talked about John Oliver's piece on Last Week Tonight.
Oh, boy.
Being highly critical
Yeah.
of Vince McMahon's treatment of WWE wrestlers.
Of Vince McMahon and his treatment of wrestlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so with WrestleMania happening here on Sunday, of course, WWE superstars are making the press rounds in advance of said show because that's what you do. You go and you promote.
We really need to get on that press line, man.
We'd be out in New York right now.
I know. It'd be cool.
So, of course.
Finn Balor. Healthcare. Real or not real?
Or you go. So, of course, everybody's going to ask him about the John Oliver takedown of Vince from last week tonight. Not surprisingly, these same superstars are speaking out in defense of WWE.
I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised that we only have 2 names here. Were there...
That's all I saw.
Okay, all right.
Both Cage Side Seats and Wrestling Inc., where I got these transcripts from, report on these 2 instances. I wouldn't be surprised if more responses pop up in the coming days. The Big Show was interviewed by TMZ and said the following. Again, transcripts courtesy of Wrestling Inc. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's just your opinion, man.
Big Lebowski guy, apparently.
Everybody's got their own experiences and how they feel. I've had a hell of a career. I've had a lot of injuries. I knew from day one stepping through the ropes that it was not an easy job. It was a job that was going to put myself at risk. And I took the paychecks, I took the fame, I took the fortune, and those are the risks that happen. That's just part of the industry, and the industry has changed. It's done everything it can to protect the athlete and create longevity for the athlete. I'm 47. I'm still rocking and rolling and putting on great matches. That's my addition. So they're doing something right. Meanwhile, The Miz was interviewed by Sports Illustrated. Had this to say. Steve, you want to take this one, please?
Who doesn't take shots at WWE, especially when WrestleMania is around? All the news is about that. The way I look at what he said, and I don't know all of it verbatim. I've been there for 13 plus years. I met my wife in WWE, and we now have a child together, and a second one on the way. And trust me, I live a pretty incredible life. It's not every day where you get to go out in front of 80,000 people and either have them boo or cheer you, but to be interactive. We get to create moments that last a lifetime. And the way I'm treated, I've got to perform in movies with WWE Studios. I've had my own reality show, Ms. and Mrs. on the USA Network, which you can see every Tuesday. I've been so fortunate of everything that WWE has given to me. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was a John Cena quote. Now there are people that are going to be disgruntled and upset. I imagine you have people here at SI Now. Apparently that's the person who was interviewing. At SI Now that are disgruntled and upset. Oh, I should get this. I should get that. But the thing is, it's like, what are you doing to get it? And I feel like I've gotten everything I've ever wanted from WWE and more.
All right, there's 2 things. Well,
yeah,
go
ahead.
The main thing here is in no way do they ever address any of the points made by John Oliver.
Right.
No one has.
Yeah, nobody.
Big Show came the closest saying industry's changed.
Yeah.
That's the closest either of them come to actually addressing any of the things that John Oliver pointed out.
Here's the thing. When you're at the top of the food chain and you have it really good, I don't know. I guess it's different beliefs, it's different philosophies. On one hand, there's a part of me that totally understands there are certain professions that you go into that we had this conversation the other day about, and it was, or it's going to be coming up on Matt Chat, I think, about if the WWE threw tons and tons of money at us.
Yeah.
Would we go be writers or would we go and be employees?
Not interested.
Okay. And you said that you like the benefits of what we do, of being our own bosses, of not having to answer to anybody, not having to be on the East Coast and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We have freedom. With it comes a certain lack of security, but we've done pretty good for ourselves. We have the friendos out there helping us out quite a bit.
Yes, and we appreciate it.
And our awesome management team at Studio 71. Shout out to John.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Thanks, John.
So, and YouTube giving us YouTube revenue.
Yeah. I mean, less than it was, but.
So, yes, there are certain professions that you get into and you simply understand, look, if I'm going to be a professional wrestler.
You understand there's certain occupational hazards involved with that industry. Sort of like being a football player, like being a coal miner.
Yeah.
There's certain jobs you undertake knowing that there's a good chance you're going to compromise your body or potentially compromise your body in certain ways. Yes.
So, as you know, I'm a big nerd for comic books.
Yes.
Do you know who George Perez is?
Yeah.
Okay. Big legendary comic book artist.
Yeah.
Just this past year, I believe it was George Perez, and I believe it was just this past year, he was able to retire. Not forced out, he retired. He's got a retirement.
On his own volition, yes.
On his own volition.
Yes.
And everybody celebrated because it's like, do you know how rare it is?
How old is he?
Old.
I would think so, because I remember seeing his name in comics when I was
Yes, and he was old then.
a wee little Larson.
Now, I don't believe that he was still monthly active at all.
Just do one-shot, stuff like that?
Maybe,
Yeah.
probably.
Covers.
I hadn't heard anything of him doing anything recently, to be honest, in the last 10 years, but I haven't really been tuned in. There are just certain vocations that you take on with like comic books. You understand, man, I'm going to be doing this stuff, and it's amazing, and I could cash in Hollywood, or I could break myself and have to, deal with being penniless and with carpal tunnel and arthritis.
With the way, not to get too political now.
Yeah.
The way the economy and corporate philosophy is going these days, having a retirement set aside for you, set up by your employer, seems to be a much rarer occurrence than it was at one point in time.
And there are plenty of jobs out there, that you can go out there and get a federal job. You can go out there and get a post office job. You can get a state job, a county job, whatever. And are those as exciting as being part of the arts if you're really passionate about something? No, of course not. Does it give you stability and health insurance? Yes, of course it does. And a pension and retirement? Yes, of course it does. So there are decisions you have to make in life. And I understand the philosophy of, well, you got into this. You understood what it was. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be trying to make the situation for people doing that better.
Obviously.
Yes. I mean, if you're at the top of the game, which the Miz is, and saying, I did it, you need to look at yourself and see what you're doing.
You need to work harder. You need to grab that brass ring and get to the top of the card and make a bunch of money. So all of these worries about retirement and healthcare is not a worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's a very company line
It is.
to have. And when the WWE is making money hand over fist over
In
fist
this week's
over fist.
newsletter, he broke down what percentage of revenue in other sports leagues go to the athletes. And in all the major sports leagues, NFL, Major League Baseball, NBA, maybe NHL, it's somewhere between like 45 and 50% revenue split. In the UFC, he said it was in the teens. In WWE, it's 8%. The wrestlers get 8% of the revenue the company generates.
Wow, jeez.
So if they made $900 million, it means their payroll for wrestlers is $72 million.
Yeah.
And they have 200 and something.
256, something like that.
215, I think. Wrestlers.
215. All right. So yeah, what's the math on that?
Average is 335,000 roughly.
Yeah.
That's the average.
Yeah. So,
But also, they got to cover all their travel expenses. Well, I think WWE might pay for airfare for certain things.
it would surprise me if they didn't, because some of the names on that list and granted, who knows how accurate it is and who knows if it reflects the downside or adding merchandise and stuff like that. But some of those, like especially in the women's wrestlers, were making, I think like somebody was making $100,000.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
I'm sorry.
When you got to pay for rental cars and hotels.
Yeah, they're not paying for airfare.
Food.
You literally couldn't afford to do that.
Yeah, I know.
The amount of time
I
they're on a
know.
plane.
I know. And pay for your own health insurance.
Yeah, in wrestling,
Yeah, and that's not cheap. If you
So-
don't wrestle, it's not cheap.
I was surprised to see he mentioned that during Dixie Carter's Impact days,
Yeah, that sometimes they wouldn't cover.
they wouldn't even cover in-ring injuries.
Actually, it's not that surprising.
Even that kind of surprised me. I wouldn't be surprised by much, but that was surprising. But anyways,
The company wasn't run that well.
No, it really wasn't.
So, I mean, yeah, they're The Miz and The Big Show towing the company line. Not surprising.
No, not surprising at all. And they probably, I imagine I don't know, this might have leaked if they did this. this might have been more of a stand-up meeting type thing, or hey, talent relations wants to meet with you guys.
Oh, it might just be an email everybody got.
Well, see, an email might have leaked.
Yeah.
That's what
No
I'm
paper
thinking.
trail?
I'm thinking if it was, hey, come on in here, we're going to have a talk.
Yeah.
This John Oliver thing, this is what you got to say. You need to say, what are you doing for yourself?
No, what you got to say is like, don't directly address any of the points he made. Just talk about how good you have it here.
Exactly.
I mean, Miz didn't bring up if he has a bus or not. At least he didn't go that far.
Right. And
he framed it more like, hey, I met the love of my life. I got to start a family thanks to this company. I've been given tons of opportunity.
Yeah.
Hey, and you can do it too.
And here's the thing. He's not going to say, look at all this stuff I have. Vince McMahon is an a-hole. If anything, he might have said, man, look at all this stuff I have. Do you really think I'm going to run down the company?
I know.
Like, what the hell? So,
and the Meltzer's made this point, and I've heard it from other places, not necessarily directly related to this, but things are better than they were in like the 80s and
sure,
90s.
yeah.
Talent is still overworked. I don't know if they're working quite the number of days they were 20, 30 years ago. It seems like the medical treatment they get from the training staff is better, although CM Punk would probably argue that point.
Yeah.
It seems like there have been improvements. There is a wellness policy. How effective it is, who knows? But at least it's there, and one can hope that they'll continue to make progress to ensure that the wrestlers are well treated while they're wrestling and also taken care of after they retire.
I guess my thing is, and Big Show came closest to it, but there is, if you're a wrestler in the WWE, there is a right answer here, or there is an answer you can give that doesn't sound complete, like in Miz's case. That doesn't sound completely.
Big Show came close to this, talking about how the industry has changed. It's done everything it can to protect the athlete, create longevity for the athlete. He said, hey, I realized what I was getting into.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to be an easy job. That was going to be painful.
And that's part of it. It's like, you can say, hey, everybody has to look at where they are in life, understand the risks that they're willing to take. There's plenty of information out there if you want to do research on this career, and there are certain sacrifices and risks that you're going to be taking if you want to try it. And it doesn't always end happy, and you have to figure out what you're going to do to make sure you get the end that you want.
Yeah. At the same time, though, it would be nice if the top company in the world was trying to make advancements in effort to improve the quality of lives for their wrestlers.
Yeah.
It would be great if they, they have the means to do it. Obviously,
absolutely.
If the talents only get 8% of the pie,
but if
they double that, they can pay for insurance for everybody.
But you can't. You're never gonna. You can't really expect somebody working for the company to say, "Yeah, they really need to be paying me health insurance." And here's the thing. That stuff, like we've said before, there's the possibility that with if there's a push and pull for talent between WWE, AEW, if that really becomes a thing, which is starting to creep into it being a thing, health insurance might be number one. Okay, are you willing to offer me this? Are you willing to offer me this?
Yeah.
No? Okay, well.
If talent is willing to use that as leverage or as a negotiating tactic.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a few less bucks, I'll eat, but I want you to pay for my health insurance.
Yeah, exactly. And my family.
Yep.
I got a family to provide for.
Health insurance is not cheap.
Yeah, I am kind of curious in terms of if you write it on there that what's your profession? Professional wrestler. Okay. Like how just far up your premiums are going.
It probably goes up quite a bit.
Probably quite a bit. Probably. On mine, I would just put, I sit on my ass all day.
That's also not good for your body, though.
I go to the gym 4 times a week, and I stand up in between podcasts.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of talents leaving, going, coming back, signing a new massive contract. We got some good news. Oos.
Yeah, we do. Oos. PW Insider is reported earlier this week that, quote, World Wrestling Entertainment has come to terms with current WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions Jimmy and Jay Uso. No.
Oh.
Yeah,
yes,
on a new deal.
They haven't done that in a while.
And then Pro Wrestling Sheet adds that the new contract is a 5-year deal with the pay raise. Makes sense. They seem to be throwing money out to everybody now. They have All Elite on the horizon. They get all this TV money coming in. They're just throwing money all over the place. But For the Usos, absolutely, positively well deserved.
Yeah.
They're great. They've reinvented themselves, or they did a few years back. What do they make?
$250,000
I'm hoping they at least doubled that
per year. Yeah, that is low. That is low considering how great they are. Rhino $500,000. Zack Ryder $400,000.
I mean, the Victor.
They're making Victor money.
They should be making 3 times the Victor money. What is Xavier Woods paid? That was on there.
Oh, $350.
Yeah, he should be making a lot more too.
Kevin Owens $750. Boy, he's able to provide. Big E $500. They're making Curtis Axel money, dude. Well, hopefully they're making a lot more of that money now.
And hopefully they're making at least double what they made before.
At least,
At
yeah.
least $500,000 each.
Yeah. That's, man. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
So good for them. I'm very happy about
Plus
that.
a bus. They should get a bus in their contract.
An Oos bus?
Yeah.
Jay Busso? A bus, so.
Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Oos. You say bus, I go yes. Anyways. So that's good. And then also here, let's talk about Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be signing. Is it with All Elite Wrestling?
Dude, we hear this every year around Mania season. Oh, Brock's going to go back to the UFC. It's for sure this time. And guess what happens?
He doesn't.
He doesn't go.
He never goes.
Every year after Mania, it's the same damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to UFC now. Guess what? Get more money out of Vince. Getting ahead of myself. Anyway, ESPN's Ariel Helwani is reporting that Brock may be making return to the Octagon as soon as August, as there's interest from all parties in getting a Daniel Cormier versus Lesnar fight on for UFC 240. I believe that's the one in August. But the question needs to be asked, is it actually going to happen this time? No. Here's one reason why it won't happen in August. What else happens in August, Steve?
SummerSlam.
Who's going to pay Brock more to appear at a show in August? Vince or the UFC?
I mean, Vince, maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
Vince.
Apparently, Brock has like one UFC fight. He can do one UFC fight in his current WWE contract.
Oh, really?
But maybe he signed like a multi-year deal. I don't know.
I have no idea. I kind of...
It's just tiresome every year, like the last, since WrestleMania 31, every year after Mania. Oh, Brock's going to the UFC now. It's a sure thing this time. And then he shows up on ESPN. Nope.
You know what I would
Re-signed
love for
with
them
WWE.
to find? You know what I'd love for them to just do? Just, you want to keep Brock around, Vince. Great, cool. I don't care. It's your company. Do what you want. Just making him attraction. Have him fight.
Get him out of the title picture. Yeah, totally.
If the whole thing, I was totally cool with the Goldberg thing and it having the Universal title. I was fine with that. But do that kind of thing, but not with the Universal title. Mm-hmm. Like he's an attraction. If you think he pops ratings, he doesn't need to have any titles. As long as he's just around, he'll pop ratings.
Yeah.
Just have Seth freaking beat him in Saudi Arabia or at Mania.
Yeah, that's how it happened in Mania.
Just get it done with, and then have him fight guys like, I don't know,
Braun Strowman.
Rob Gronkowski.
There you go. Matt Riddle.
Colin Jost.
There you go. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Do that.
All right.
Dude, primetime Brian Lee. Is he alive? Michael Hayes. I'm just looking at our set over there.
Yeah. Michael Hayes. He's still around.
All of our walls should be like that, by the way. It should all be covered.
I like mine.
It just looks like a semi-empty garage over there.
That
looks like a teenager's room, like a really super nerdy teenager.
Yeah, I'm not a teenager anymore, Steve.
Neither am I, but it looks cool on camera.
You're trying to retain some semblance of youth that you lost a long time ago.
It looks good on camera, though. Looks good on camera. Look at this back here. You're in front of this every single day.
Yeah.
Talking to me about that.
That way I don't have to look at it.
That's a good point. I'm tired of it too, man. I'm tired of it too.
Stick around or don't stick around. Make up your mind.
Or here's the thing. I don't care if you do or don't. Just give the Universal title up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just tired of it being in the scene, man. Look, here's the thing. I don't really complain about The Undertaker. Cool. Undertaker's back. Who's he going to fight this year? Okay, cool. Don't care.
Shane McMahon? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's going to be a crap match.
Because
I don't
Undertaker
care.
hasn't sniffed the title in...
Right. I don't
6-7 years.
care.
Longer than
But
that.
he's an attraction. He shows up. It feels normal. It feels good to have him at Mania.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to be there this year. It's going to feel a little weird without him there. I think he was literally my pee break last year.
He was.
I went
he
down
was.
to the
He missed
bathroom.
the entire squash match.
Yeah, it was 3 minutes. You know, and
I think you went home.
What?
You wouldn't have just gone downstairs to use the bathroom.
I know. I was
match.
trying to help the stream. I think I was getting a cable or something.
Oh, that could be. That's
Yeah.
right. So you did go
I
home.
wouldn't have gone home for anything but like, oh God, our stream is like dying.
Or number
Even
2.
more. No, I would have bit the bullet on that one because nobody's here on Sundays.
Yeah.
I'd have been okay with that.
Oh, okay.
I don't like going here, but I would have.
So let's say this Brock DC match happens. DC's totally destroying him, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. It's funny. I honestly think it helped Brock Lesnar's stock a little bit if he were to leave and go to UFC for a little bit. Mm-hmm. If there was any chance that he actually won that title, which I don't think there would be, but you never know. Everybody's got a chance.
Yeah.
He goes in there, he lays on DC a lot, and he picks up that title.
Gets a decision victory.
At least then it's like, oh, man, is he going to come back to WWE? When's he going to come back to WWE? Lose the title, he comes back, and he's got a little bit more stank to him.
Yeah.
You know.
But if he goes in the octagon against DC and gets clocked
Gets annihilated.
2 minutes in and gets KO'd.
You think people are going to laugh at him when he comes back? I don't know. People like Brock.
No, people won't really care.
They won't really care. It's like, oh, whatever.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
we-
expected. DC is really good. There's a reason he is champion.
Right, exactly. So I don't know. I don't think people wouldn't care either way. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Brock's back. I guess he's gonna F5 some people now. But I am kind of tired of the whole thing. Here's the thing that's so annoying about this. I really hope that stories like this don't actually increase his pay with WWE. I really wish that Vince would just have a set of balls and say, dude, WWE's bigger than you.
At a certain point, he needs to smarten up about all this. You know, like how many times is he going to get played by Brock?
Yeah.
And it's like when agents convince Major League Baseball teams. It seems to happen more in baseball. Happens probably in every sport. That there's like another suitor out for their free agent.
Yeah.
And so teams are like negotiating against themselves.
Yeah.
The price goes up. That's what it feels like.
Remember when Rick Pitino, like there was a rumor that he was going to sign with the Kings, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm never going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm better than that." And I just wanted to punch his stupid, ugly face because it's like, look, bro.
You know, he's coaching in Greece now.
What was his deal? There was some problem with him, right?
Yeah, there was a huge like college basketball scandal where,
Yeah.
like I think it was shoe companies, they were giving players money.
That's right. Then I saw that kid who played for Louisville.
Yeah, because that's where Patino was coaching.
Oh no, but there's another kid here. There's another kid. I just saw this on Twitter today. Who's going to the championship game?
Oh, there's a Final Four. The
It's
championship.
Final Four. Okay.
Yeah.
Is Louisville in it?
No.
No. Kentucky.
No, they're on sanctions. No.
Kentucky. Who's in it? Who's in Final
It's
Four?
Auburn. I haven't watched a single game this year. Auburn, Virginia.
In any event,
Texas Tech.
no, might be the last one. I don't know. He said the kid said, so he's getting married. Him and his wife are not, or him and his fiance are not allowed to open a bridal registry. NCAA said no, it's illegal.
Oh, Michigan State's the other one. That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
That is absolutely ridiculous.
isn't that horrible? What's wrong with people?
And they can make all sorts of money off these games. And these kids can't get their own wedding registry because they're accepting gifts.
Yeah, isn't that terrible?
Horse shit.
That's terrible.
Horse shit.
Like, how long is that crap going to go on? People have been bitching about this for ages now.
Yeah.
And it's been like, I mean, it's just gained more prevalence in the news, in the sports media over the last like 5-10 years.
I know.
And still nothing. Just
I know.
Hypocrisy.
It's absolute
just
horse shit.
Freaking hypocrisy.
It's garbage.
Anyways,
Those kids should be paid money, the amount of money they make for the sports programs.
you know who is getting paid money? A&E Network.
Yeah.
Apparently, because they're partnering.
It's a good attempt at a segue there.
They're partnering with WWE Studios, or maybe WWE Studios getting paid the money. I don't know. They're partnering, so they're both putting money in this thing.
There's a relationship there. That's the key.
Exactly. We're gonna get 5 new WWE documentaries.
Yeah, on Legends.
Here's how they're doing this wrong. So we're gonna get these documentaries on Macho Man, Piper, Booker T, Stone Cold, and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I want to see a documentary where AJ Styles talks about flat Earth. I want like kayfabe documentaries. That's what I want.
You want Daniel Bryan talking about climate change.
Well, no, because that's real.
No, I know it's real.
I want that shit to be kayfabe.
Oh, okay.
So
you want Bray Wyatt to talk about Satan?
Yeah, and how his house relates to Satan.
Yeah.
You know, how it's a conduit for satanic powers.
You want to have Randy Orton do like a thing on because he hears voices in his head.
Yeah.
So some sort of mental health thing.
Randy Orton on phrenology. Or
I guess it could be phrenology. Even that has nothing to do with it. That's all about the skull and what that says about your personality.
Yeah, but personality we know is linked to your brain. So back then they thought skull size had
kind of a stretch.
Had to do with that.
Whom else? Of course, Finn Balor, demonology.
Yes, see, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Or just Finn Balor on the Legend documentary on the Legend of the Demon. Its own demon. So there you go. That's what I want to see. But instead, they will be producing 5 original 2-hour documentaries under the award-winning Biography.
You know, Biography was still around.
I love Biography. That's one of
great.
those things you could just sit there and watch.
Oh, totally. You can
Bill
have
Curtis.
it on, do other stuff.
Bill Curtis, that's his name.
Oh, that's his name. Yeah,
Bill
we're thinking
Curtis.
about that.
Hi, I'm Bill Curtis. Welcome to Biography. Today we're going to take a look at, the Macho Man. Yeah. Jim just buried my finish.
Hey, that's my line.
That is a good line.
Jim, you just buried my finish. So their Biography banner showcases some of the most iconic WWE superstars. This is from the press release, including Macho Man, Piper, Booker T, Stone Cold, and Shawn Michaels through these in-depth films helmed by some of the industry's top directors and storytellers.
Whoa. What industry?
TV. They have a list of some of the...
oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't heard any of them.
Any of them good?
I haven't heard any of them. A couple of them are Emmy Award winners. Biography...
Hilton?
No. Biography continues... I mean, that'd be great if it were Hilton.
He'd do one on Urlacher.
He'd do one on Andre the Giant.
Yes.
Biography continues to focus on meaningful events and personality as well as their impact on our culture through new and archival interviews and never-before-seen footage. Each feature-length film will give fans an in-depth look at the early lives, rise to fame, and careers of some of the most influential superstars in WWE history.
So one of them is Billy Corgan.
Oh, Cocaine Cowboys. I've seen that.
Not to be confused with Billy Corgan.
And did he do... Oh, he did the U?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know what Dogfight is, but it looks good.
Yeah, that's some good-looking art there.
So that's one of them.
Cocaine
so that's
Cowboys
cool.
is interesting.
Let's see here, and then one of the other names, Joe Levine. Let's see who this is. Docs. Assault in... Oh, this one was... Man, that was terrifying. The Assault in the Ring one. You remember that? It was that kid who his opponent put like concrete in his gloves.
Oh, my God.
And that's him afterwards, and he ended up committing suicide months later.
Oof.
Yeah, because he couldn't fight anymore.
Jeez.
Playing for the Mob, Breaking the Huddle. Are any of these 30 by 30s? Or are they just straight
the
up?
one was.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
any of those.
Let's see here. And then this George Roy.
Name kind of sounds familiar now that I think about it.
Let's take a look at what his...
Yeah, there's an E at the end. There you go.
City, let's see here. Broad Street Bullies, Pistol Pete. Oh, Pistol Pete documentary. The Curse of Bambino. Battle for Tobacco
UNLV.
Road. Well, that's cool.
Cool.
Those actually sound like
sounds really
legitimate
promising,
filmmakers.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm looking forward. Meltzer was running down the Viceland documentaries that are coming up.
Yeah, on HBO, right?
Soon, like April 10th,
Yeah,
I
thought
think.
so.
Is like
Are they
there's
going to be on HBO? Or on Viceland itself?
I don't know.
I guess it's
think
Viceland.
he's at
it'd probably be-
HBO.
Well, I mean, Viceland has this their own channel.
Do they have their own channel?
Yeah, I have it on my cable provider. It's called Dark Side of the Ring, right?
Yeah. See it. Look at that. Those sound amazing. Those I saw like the commercial for it.
So there's one with Bruiser Brody right there.
Let's see here. But yeah, there's a Bruiser Brody one.
Yeah, the 10th.
And he was talking about yeah, maybe it's just Viceland. That's cool. Well, I'll have to see if my sister has that on her cable because that's what I watch. Or I'll see if it's on Sony View.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being there, though. There's the Bruiser Brody one. There's a Von Erichs one. There is a Montreal Screwjob.
That'll be interesting.
Where apparently they talk to whoever is the person, I'm assuming it's Vince Russo. Somebody's claiming credit for coming up with the actual finish And because Meltzer mentioned that at various times, both HBK and Vince Russo claimed credit for it.
Interesting.
So they're going to talk to the person who did. I don't know what that means exactly. They're going to either talk to Vince Russo or HBK.
I'm guessing it's probably Vince Russo.
Probably going to be Vince Russo, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. So, yeah.
The sharpshooter was my idea, bro.
I came up with the sharpshooter, bro. But then he didn't do it. The other guy did.
And Earl called for the belt. Bell.
The belt.
Kind of called for the
But
belt,
then he
too.
called for the belt.
Yes.
And then
He gave it to Sean.
gave it to Sean.
Sean acted like he was upset.
Bro, Brett spat right on Vince's eyeball, bro.
I can't take credit for that.
I can't take credit for that. I didn't pitch that, bro. Kind of a fun impression to do.
It's not bad.
Anyways, you know what's going on Saturday night?
Oh, yeah, I'm excited about
Another Saturday night, and I got a super card, G1
I think
super
it's going to
card.
be really good. I'm excited for it. Let's do some predictions. Is what we do. Completely uneducated predictions.
Sounds good. So the Honor Rumble, which is honestly the only thing I give a shit about. If I had tickets to this, I would only stick around for the Honor Rumble. Then I would go out in this seedy New York City of the 1980s, pre-Giuliani, and I would go to...
Pornography theaters proliferated on Times Square.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd hop in my time machine if I was out there in New York, and I'd go to pre-Giuliani, New York. That's where I'd go. Seemed like a very fun place. Have you seen, what's that, the show that's set then? The
Deuce, right?
Franco, yeah, The Deuce.
No, I haven't watched
I've only seen the first episode, but it seems pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see who's in this Honor Rumble this year so I can pick G1 Supercard.
I told you who was in it earlier today.
I can't remember all that.
Scroll down.
Okay.
They're right there.
Here they are.
There's only 11.
30 entrants and there's only 11. Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Jushin Thunder Liger,
On his farewell tour.
Kenny King. He's part of the King. Is he? No, he's not part of the Kingdom. No. Because his name is King. PJ Black. That is Justin Gabriel, but 50 years older.
He's the Darewolf.
He's the Darewolf.
That's his nickname.
Well, good for him. He's the Weredevil.
Darewolf's actually a pretty good nickname. I like that.
Have you seen him though?
Yeah,
he looks like Justin Gabriel, but like 56 years
he's
old.
traveled back from the future to restart his wrestling career.
Right, exactly. The Beer City Bruiser. Does he have a name? Kayfabe name? No. Like a name.
No, that's
It's not the Beer City Bruiser. Joe Fat.
No, my understanding is that's his name.
His name is just that's great.
That's his name.
Somebody name who doesn't have his own Wikipedia entry, Brian Malonis. Is he part of the Top Prospect tournament?
Don't know.
I don't know who that is. I do know Cheeseburger is. I'm a fan of his.
Yeah, he's great.
Rhett Titus sounds familiar.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
He has his own Wikipedia entry. There's somebody named LSG here.
Not familiar with his work.
So I'm only familiar with that as a drug.
That's LSD, man.
Thank you. Lysergic diethylamide. Shaheem Ali. Don't know who that is. Doesn't have their own Wikipedia entry. Tracy Williams.
He's a member of Lifeblood.
Oh, he's the member of Lifeblood that I don't know. Because I know Bandito. I know Haskins.
Yeah.
I know Juice. And I know, well, now she's not with Ring of Honor anymore, but Emma.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know who this person is. And then I've heard great things about Jonathan Gresham. I've actually seen one of his matches before.
Yeah, he's good.
He's terrific.
Who's your pick?
Jonathan Gresham.
Okay.
I feel like he's actually too big of a name to be in this.
How many confidence points? There's 11 matches. How many confidence points?
One. The
All
hell? 19 of the people haven't even been announced yet.
I'm taking Liger, 4 confidence points.
And they've only announced one New Japan person. All the other ones are Ring of Honor.
Liger, 4 confidence points.
4?
Yeah, man. There's matches I'm less confident in than Liger winning the Honor Rumble.
Okay, cool.
Next, Rush versus Dalton Castle.
Oh, Rush.
Yeah, same here. Rush. I got 10 on that one. 10 confidence points.
I'll put. How many matches are there?
11.
11? Wow, you've got a lot of confidence on that. 6.
All right.
Ospreay versus Cobb.
Title versus title. Never open weight and ROH TV title.
Cobb is more of a crossover than Ospreay.
Double count out. 1 confidence point.
God, I hope not. I would boo. I'm going to boo when I see that. Cobb, because Cobb is like a modern day Goto, and Goto's never open weight.
All right, well, if that's your call. That's your call. How many confidence points? All right.
3 puntos.
Good. Next.
Give me some backstory on Mayu Iwatani.
She's the Woman of Honor champion
versus Kelly. I feel like
former champion.
Oh, when did Mayu Iwatani?
Recently.
So she's probably going to retain.
I think the anniversary show she won it.
So she's probably going to retain.
Yeah, that's what I got. 7 confidence points.
All right. 8 confidence
points
in that.
Wow.
No, you know what? 5 confidence points.
Make sure you don't double down on confidence points.
I'm paying attention. I did that yesterday.
Yeah, apparently I didn't notice it either. Again, it's not my responsibility.
So I'm going to change that.
All right.
Because I'm missing 1 confidence point right now.
Next, for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, Taiji Ishimori, the champion, versus Dragon Lee versus Bandito. Ishimori, 11 confidence points.
Why so many?
Because he's the only one of these 3 that's in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Bandito. Oh, this is for the New Japan Junior title?
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's going to win it.
Yeah, that's why I gave him 11 confidence points.
That's just silly. How many matches are there? Oh,
11. I just said that.
You're putting all of them?
Yes.
9.
All right.
Oh, you know who's getting the most confidence points?
Who?
Freaking Taven.
Yeah, I gave him a lot too.
11. You said there's 11 of them? Or 11?
11 matches, yes.
Jay White versus...
next, Bully Ray versus Juice Robinson in a street fight.
Oh, Juice is winning this.
Yeah, Juice is winning that.
Losing that.
I got 9 confidence points
10.
on 10. Juice picking up that win.
10.
Next, this one is tough to call. It's for both the IWGP and Ring of Honor tag team titles. You got Guerrillas of Destiny versus Villain Enterprises versus Evil and Sonata versus the Briscoes.
What is this for?
All the tag titles.
What?
It's for the Ring of Honor and IWGP tag team championships.
Okay, well, it's not going to be Villain Enterprises.
No,
it's not.
They're the champions right now. They're the Ring of Honor tag
When's the last time the Briscoes were even in New Japan? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Evil and Sonata. I'll give it to Evil and Sonata.
Yeah, that's what I did too. 2 confidence points for Evil and Sonata.
I'll give it. Have I done 4 confidence points or anything yet?
I'll
give it 4 confidence points. Oh, Tana's going over here.
It's for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight title. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Zack Sabre Jr. is retaining. Totally.
Tanahashi. I think they have a good relationship with Rev Pro.
They do.
Because wasn't Ishii their title just recently? Or
he was their champion. They both were for a while, yes.
Yeah, as champion. Yeah.
I have Sabre 6 confidence points.
Have I done 2 confidence points yet?
I don't know. You need to check for yourself.
2 confidence points.
Very well. Next, for the IWGP Intercontinental title, Tetsuya Naito taking on Kota Ibushi. Should be a barn burner, hell of a match.
You said this was going to be the finals for the thing.
No, I said whoever won.
Oh, yeah, that first round match.
That was their first round match.
Yeah.
Which Kota Ibushi won.
So this is for the IC title?
Yeah. Ooh, Naito might win, actually. Because Kota won the first.
Evil and Sonata are one of those all those tag titles, so it's going to be Naito.
Yeah, it is going to be Naito, isn't it?
Yeah, let's see here.
Hold on. How many confidence points? I have 5
I'm
going
to put down my confidence points. Relax. 1,
You're
2,
not really
3.
rooting for Kota Ibushi because he's the best.
Where's my 4, 5, 6? I think I haven't done a 7.
You have not done a 7.
Look at all that confidence right there.
Next, ladder match for the Ring of Honor title. Jay Lethal versus Marty Scurll versus Matt Taven. Yeah, Matt Taven's probably going to win.
Yeah, he's totally winning that.
I have 8 confidence points.
They're going to expect people to pop for that.
I have 8 confidence points. You have 11. All your confidence points.
Yeah.
He's probably going to win, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship champion, Switchblade Jay White, taking on the Rainmaker, the greatest wrestler in the world, Kazuchika Okada. Who you got, Steve?
They're going to send the fans home happy, and they're going to put that title back on Okada where it belongs.
3 confidence points.
By the way.
I agree. Okada's winning that title again. This would be great.
I have an 8 confidence point. That's,
wow,
that's a lot of confidence.
Yeah,
well, yeah. Oh, man, are you kidding me? Oh, Okada. Oh, I don't like piece of ghost. I don't like you.
Speaking of shows. He
sounds terrible in a promo, Jay White.
I'll tell you,
Okada, I'm going to take your life away from you, mate.
I'll tell you,
I don't like you.
Let's talk about another show that's going down in Madison Square Garden.
I'm going to protest you.
How excited are you about this? AAA announced Thursday they're going to have a show September 15th in the world's greatest arena, Madison Square Garden.
Oh, man, that's great. We're going to go?
I'm actually more excited about going to this show than anything happening Mania weekend.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be great.
Yeah, let's go to New York. When is it? September?
September 15th.
My birthday. I'll be 41. Holy shit, I'm close to death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
I'm already there, man. 41, that is not close. Well,
I know, and look at you. Too. I see. I smell death. Your insides are rotting. I can smell them. Oh, no. You got lots of life in you. Vive.
Nothing specific announcement.
Grande vive.
Thank you. The press conference was cool. Pentagon Jr. was there. Ray Phoenix, Gucci, Blue Demon.
Wearing
Looked
Gucci.
like he was wearing some Gucci sneakers.
Oh, I didn't see Blue Demon. Was Blue Demon wearing the track pant?
No, they were all wearing suits, man.
Let's get matching tracksuits for
Aerostar was wearing his ring gear.
Demonio Azul.
As was Drago, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were all present.
Well, no, I don't care about the ring gear. I want the tracksuit.
Okay, I just said everybody was wearing suits save for those two guys.
I want tracksuits.
No tracksuits to be found.
Anybody wearing a tracksuit?
No one.
Azul, demonio. Demonio azul.
Yeah, no tracksuits. Sorry to disappoint.
Que lástima.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Nada.
So, of course, now, AAA has got this partnership with All Elite Wrestling. Would not be surprised to see some All Elite talents on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's totally going to happen.
Even though it's just 2 weeks roughly after All In 2. Nonetheless, there's going to be a handful of All Elite talents on this show.
It was weird. Meltzer was poo-pooing this thoroughly in the newsletter.
Why?
It's one of those things where it's kind of like, oops. Sometimes I feel like he kind of, I don't know if your dad ever does this, but like with my dad, it's sort of his way or you're stupid. And so, I'll be like, yeah, no, we're going to do this. Oh, you do not want to do that. And then it turns out fine. And I'm like, see, why do you make me paranoid like that? Because I actually do listen to what you say to me. Meltzer, I feel like, has that complex. He's like, I don't know why they would do this. Because they would go, TV is so expensive there. And they said, well, maybe because New Japan sold out there when it has a hardcore U.S. audience. And
Doesn't he know that All Elite's got a partnership deal with AAA?
And then he said, well, maybe they think that working with All Elite, bringing them in is going to help. And he says, but I haven't seen very many times when an American promotion and an international promotion work well together. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with All Elite Wrestling?
Like Ring of Honor and New Japan have had a good relationship.
They're literally working together.
Countless years.
Yeah. I know. It's like, wait a second. So what does that have to do with All Elite?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Why is he talking bad about his own company, about the people paying him?
I don't know. I don't know. Do we have a question thread?
Yeah, man. I put one up. Preparando. Let's find those questions.
Yes, let's find those questions.
Let's see here. Nope. That's not. No, I'm not going to do that.
Big match, Zach. If anyone, who is going to be ringside for NXT TakeOver?
Kushida. Let's see here. Yeah, I've seen. There's actually literally a Facebook meme about this. Undead Marsupial says, "What if in the Universal title match we see a Hogan Brett scenario where Seth loses Dirty to Brock, loses to Dirty Brock, and then Roman runs down to avenge his friend by winning the belt for himself?"
No, they're not going to pull that shit again.
I'm not even sure if you could do a 2% botch on that one.
No, Brandon Cage. This is more of a Ask Stephen Larson question, but we'll answer it. Allison Chains with Lane Staley or Soundgarden?
You can't make me choose. So traditionally, I've always been a Soundgarden guy. Just like traditionally, I've always been a Pearl Jam guy, but I just love Nirvana so damn much. Traditionally, I've always been a Soundgarden guy, but I just love Allison Chains so damn much. How can you make me choose?
I'll say this. Soundgarden, across their entire discography, was more consistent than Alice in Chains. However, I feel like the high points for Alice in Chains might be higher than Soundgarden.
Man.
Because like Dirt, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Stellar.
Dude, I don't know, man. Super Unknown.
It's a good album. It's a good album.
It's a great album. 4th of July and all that.
No, I love that song. It's maybe my favorite Soundgarden song.
Just like suicide.
Good song, too.
That's good stuff. But then, yeah, man, Dem bones.
Yeah, man.
He got dem bones, Larson.
Damn that river.
Damn that river. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. That's tough. That's real tough. That's real tough.
Oh. Ooh, this is messed up. MOS Brethren, Going in Raw Math on Going in Raw Math.
All 10s.
Across the board, 10s. Even Legacy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's so widespread.
Mm-hmm.
I get the feeling, here's my thing about Going in Raw Math. Eventually, I want Going in Raw Math to be as hated as Dave Meltzer's Star System.
I feel like we're getting on that
Where
path.
Everybody just is compelled to respect it and cite it as gospel, but they hate it, and then they hate us.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Drebin212, Kurt and Zach for tag titles, yay or nay?
Nay.
Yeah, nay. Going in Raw Math.
Eventually, but on a build.
Yeah, there needs to be a build. Going in Raw Math on Revival. I mean, in-ring's pretty high. 8 in-ring.
8 in-ring.
They're a really good tag team. One of my favorites, if not my favorite, in WWE at least.
Yeah.
Ring, 8. Promo. Scott Dawson's a decent promo.
Yeah, but not like overwhelming. It's like a 6, I'd say, promo.
I'd say 6, that's fair. Look. They look like a couple of dudes.
They just look like dudes. I'd give them like a 4 for look.
Legacy,
the jury is really out on them.
I mean, if you're just taking into account NXT, the Legacy's pretty strong.
I mean, right now I'd say it's a 5.
Yeah. Kayfabe, again, if you're talking NXT, I'd say it's like a 6 or 7, but on main roster, it's probably like a 2.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5 kayfabe too.
That's generous, I feel like, even though I love Revival. 18 is 6. 16 is 5+ right now. 5+ tag team.
Sounds
now
right.
when I go to All Elite and put on some classics, all those scores are going to go up.
Yeah, but it's not in WWE, so Legacy's going to go down.
Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
Dylan James. Tag teams
Most ridiculous argument.
exclusive to one brand and women the other, yay or nay? Nay, I like cross-brand.
Mm-hmm. Anthony Casillas, will the WWE give Dean Ambrose a final goodbye at the grandest stage in the mall? Yes. He will be at Mania.
Will they give who what now?
Dean, final goodbye.
Yeah, he's going to celebrate with Roman. Did you see what Seth said about that?
He said it breaks his heart, man.
Well, no, he also said, I get it. It's
Yeah.
It can be frustrating around here. He says, except when you're the guy who's going to be carrying the Universal title. Alex Foster, what would your WrestleMania entrances be, either individually or as a team? I want Pink Floyd's I've Got a Bike. I've got a bike, you can ride it if you like.
Yes, I'm familiar with that song.
And then I come out, and then like a fleet of other Steve Hears
On bicycles.
all on bicycles,
All right.
ringing our bells,
All right.
throwing hard candy out into the crowd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I want. Have you listened to any of that? What's that girl's name who's got the song for NXT?
Oh, no.
Billie Eilish?
Yeah, no, I'm not
You know,
familiar
she's
with
only
the work.
17 years old.
Really?
She's only been around for 2 years or 3 years, 2016. And she just sort of was doing stuff in her room, man.
That's crazy.
Isn't that cool?
That is crazy.
Very neat.
The thing from under the ring, what is the best...
Wait, what's your entrance,
Oh, sorry.
man?
I just walked down.
You'd mosey.
Yeah.
You'd mosey down.
What is the best WrestleMania opening match of all time? I think
Jeez.
popular consensus is Bret Owen at WrestleMania 10.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, good one.
But it's Bret, so I'm going to say Triple H and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30.
There you go. I'll say, what did Seth Randy open up 31?
No, the Intercontinental title ladder match did.
Oh, that then. Whatever opened 31.
Oh, that's a good question. At Liev Cars? Scars? I don't know. I can't make out what their name is. Do you see that question? Leo
Veskars.
Veskars? Yeah. If WWE keeps its no automatic rematch rule, who should Kofi's first post-Mania feud be, considering he wins Sunday?
Well, obviously, we're just taking Daniel Bryan out of the equation.
Yeah, no automatic.
Who besides, Daniel Bryan?
Kevin Owens.
No. He's a good guy. He's
Yeah.
a good guy. He's not going to do that.
I think it just makes for good material.
Joe has the U.S. title. Who's got a crew with them? You know what I hope they don't do? Something lame like Eric Young, like Sanity.
They're not going to do that.
You think they're going to do that?
No, because he's not on TV.
He was last week. Shane should be WWE champion.
Have we ever done going in Raw math on the Shield? I feel like we have. Someone asked us to
Somebody
do it.
asked us to do that.
Here, let's do that.
Zach Stolpa, do you think there truly has been change? I know we have done the Shield, but we can do it again. Do you think there has been change ever since Triple H and the McMahon said the fans have the authority? I think the proof is in the pudding, yeah. I think so.
I think there has been change, not as drastic as they might have led us to believe when they did that promo, though.
I think, like it or not, there has been change. It's not necessarily been the change that we want.
Yeah.
But there has been change that we want as well.
So the Shield, in-ring, collectively. Seth is easily a 9 worker.
Take their in-rings together and then average them out.
There we go. Seth, he's a 9. Roman's
a 7.
7. And Dean's a 6.
Yeah.
He could be a 7, too. Dean can be a 7.
All right, so let's do that.
7, that's 14 plus 9, that's 23. That's almost 8.
8.
I'll give it an 8.
All right.
Next one, if we have to round it, we'll round down. Promo. Dean can be a solid 8 promo.
So...
The current version of Roman.
The current version of all of them, they're all around 8.
All right, let's say 8.
But hold on a second.
We'll say 7.
Do we average that out with how they used to be, which was one guy who could talk?
That was just in the early Shield days.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
about. But then
about.
when Roman, if you go, sorry.
That was prime Shield, man.
I think 7's fair.
I'd give them a 6 because they used to be crap.
All right, fine. We rounded up for in-ring. Look, I mean, the Shield gear looked great.
But here's the problem. It's also Boss Man gear. So
yeah,
it's
but
not
that was,
really original.
But that was not prime era Boss Man. It's forgettable. On Boss Man. Iconic on the Shield.
Didn't Dean wear, like, part of his Shield gear sometimes entailed a turtleneck?
That was the early days, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a 10, but it's a good 7.
You'd go up to 7?
Roman looks great. Seth looks great.
We always complain about Roman not having changed his look after the Shield.
Yeah, I know, because they're still...
So it's not so cool that it's like, man, glad he kept that.
It's because everybody else distanced themselves from the Shield except Roman. They're using the Shield rub to try to get Roman over. That was really my issue.
Is it so cool you'd want it as your wrestler's gimmick? SWAT team?
No, because that's
It's
what's ripping off the Shield.
Give him a 6. 6 is luck, dude. Come on.
Legacy, high, 9.
It's an 8 legacy for sure.
Kayfabe, 9.
Oh, kayfabe is 9.
If not a 10.
At least. I'd actually give him a 10. They were never, ever booked weak.
No.
Ever.
Almost a 7. I'll say 7 for being good. 8 plus. 8 plus faction right there.
They're a top faction.
Yeah.
They're a top faction. They're up there with the Freebirds. Anyways, wow. What a great episode.
Stellar, man.
Everybody can now head over to friendomarket.com. We got a bunch of these shirts to sell, and we want to sell them. Promo code MANIA. Make sure you use that.
Yeah, 20% off. Otherwise, you pay full price. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. We don't want you to do that. That's why we gave you a promo code.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
We'll see you later for NXT TakeOver.
We'll see you later on tonight for NXT TakeOver in New York.
Goodbye.
Be a part of Going In Raw today at patreon.com/Steven Larson. Starting at $1 a month, you can enjoy Going In Raw ad-free, gain access to the daily 30-minute Going In Raw post-show, exclusive merchandise, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.